Alright guys, Mayor Pete is surging right now in Iowa, 15% in the polls, 3rd place, above 4th place Bernie Sanders, and above 5th place Andrew Yang. So, it's time to look at how much of a fraud he is. So, when I first heard of Pete, Mayor Pete, I looked at him in these interviews like Hot 97, and he was trying to seem approachable, this normal, cool, casual gay guy, you know. He actually came out as a progressive, and he spoke about no policies right away, and I thought that was weird. And then he started picking up on the progressive side a little bit more. A couple months later, in February, he came out for Medicare for All, the single-payer system. He actually called the single-payer system a compromise between the left and the right. He said that was the center position. He said that a full national healthcare system like in the UK is what the left position should be, and a full for-profit system is what the right position should be, the right-wing position. Guess what he's saying now in the debates? He hates Medicare for All. He is attacking Medicare for All like no other debate topic. He was coming at Warren yesterday hard. He wasn't coming at Bernie at all. I could tell why he wasn't, because he was going at Warren because she's in the top spot right now. But he's basically arguing against what he said a couple months ago. So what does that tell you about Mayor Pete? Well, I was proved right. He's an empty vessel, and whoever pours the most money in him and whatever the data shows him that voters want him to say, he will say it. So now guess what? He raised $19 million in Q3. That's more than Joe Biden, $4 million more. $4 million less than Warren, and like $6 million less than Bernie. I wonder how. The donors don't match up to his support, so that means he must be getting big donors, right? So that means corporations could pour money in this guy, and he'll say whatever, whatever complies to the process. He is nothing. He does not have any solid positions. That's exactly what they love about him. They love that he has no actual ideology. They could control whatever they want. They could basically tell him, all right, go be a Joe Biden clone because he's falling off. He actually saw that political lane open up when Joe Biden got weak. That's exactly when he pivoted back to the center. I cannot stand politicians like that, because then they'll do whatever it takes to get elected. So you're basically voting for someone that you have no idea what they're going to do when they get into office. And I know it plays well for voters, because unless if you're a political junkie, like people that will be probably watching this video, then you don't understand these intricacies and why Mayor Pete is doing this and how he's being so dishonest straight to the American people. I always say this: the establishment wants to elect candidates that tell normal people they will create change, and that tell their donors that things will stay the same. And right now, the top three in Iowa, Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and Buttgieg, are all candidates that'll do exactly that. And the candidates like Andrew Yang and Bernie Sanders, who genuinely want to make a better life for Americans, the true populists that don't just talk it, they also walk it, they will get shut out by this process yet again. There still is hope, but it's going to be a hard fight for people like us that are at the bottom trying to scratch and claw for some political grip in this climate where any true idealism, any ideology gets torn apart in Washington, and they replace it with corporatism and establishment politics. This is only part one, so let's find out what else he's doing wrong. Let's expose everybody. Let's just see any bad politician, regardless of ideology. When we say good politician, we mean people who have a clear vision and stick to that vision and truly care about what they're proposing to people and truly identify with the constituencies you're trying to reach, not these people who are just flip-flopping for the sake of the corporations. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, please subscribe. I'd be very grateful, and thank you for joining the conversation.